the birth of a king chess in ancient India. This ancient game, steeped in history and tradition, has fascinated minds for centuries. Chess, the game of strategy and intellect, boasts a rich history spanning over 15 centuries. It has evolved through the ages, adapting to different cultures and societies, yet retaining its core essence of strategic depth and intellectual challenge. Its origins can be traced back to the 6th century India, where it was known as Chaturanga. This early form of chess was not just a game, but a reflection of the times, mirroring the complexities of ancient Indian warfare and society. This ancient game served as a tactical training tool, simulating the battlefield with its 4 divisions of military pieces: infantry, cavalry, elephants, and chariots. Each piece had its own unique movement and role, much like the units in a real army. These pieces evolved into the pawns, knights, bishops, and rooks we know today. The transformation of these pieces over centuries reflects the changing nature of warfare and society, yet the essence of strategy and planning remains unchanged. The king, representing the ruler, was the most vital piece, and his capture signified defeat. Protecting the king was paramount, symbolizing the importance of leadership and strategy in both the game and real life. Chaturanga quickly gained popularity, spreading throughout the Indian subcontinent and beyond. Its appeal was universal, transcending regional and cultural boundaries, and it laid the foundation for the global game of chess we know today. The game's complexity and intellectual depth captivated people from all walks of life. It was a source of entertainment, education, and intellectual stimulation, fostering a culture of strategic thinking and mental discipline. It wasn't merely a pastime, it was a mental exercise, a battle of wits demanding foresight, planning, and the ability to outmaneuver one's opponent. The skills honed in Chaturanga were applicable in real-life scenarios, making it a valuable tool for learning and growth. The game's popularity transcended social barriers. Enjoyed by commoners and kings alike, it was a unifying force, bringing together people of different backgrounds and statuses, all engaged in the shared pursuit of strategic mastery and intellectual challenge. From Chaturanga to Shatranj, the Persian Gambit. This journey of transformation is a fascinating tale of cultural exchange and adaptation. As Chaturanga journeyed westward, it encountered the vast and influential Persian Empire, a civilization known for its rich cultural heritage and intellectual pursuits. In Persia, Chaturanga underwent a significant transformation, evolving into a game that would be known as Shatranj. The Persians adopted the game with great enthusiasm, renaming it Shatranj and introducing new rules and strategies that reflected their own strategic thinking and cultural nuances. The game's pace in Shatranj was slower and more methodical than its predecessor, emphasizing deep strategic planning over rapid tactical maneuvers. One notable change was the role of the queen, known as the furs. Unlike the powerful queen in modern chess, the furs was a weaker piece, limited to diagonal movements of a single square, reflecting a different approach to the game's dynamics. The Persian influence left an indelible mark on chess, shaping its evolution and spreading its popularity across different cultures and regions. The Arabic word shah, meaning king, became the root for the terms check and checkmate, signifying the game's deep connection to Persian and Arabic linguistic traditions. Chess became a staple in Persian literature and art, symbolizing intellect, strategic prowess, and the sophisticated nature of Persian society. The game flourished in the sophisticated courts of the Persian Empire, where it was embraced by scholars and nobles alike, becoming a symbol of intellectual achievement and cultural refinement. Checkmating Europe, the royal game finds new ground. Chess, a game of kings and queens, knights and bishops, has a storied history that spans continents and centuries. By the 10th century, chess had crossed the Mediterranean, arriving in Europe with the Moors in Spain. This marked the beginning of a new chapter in the game's evolution. It also found its way into the Byzantine Empire in the East, where it was embraced by scholars and strategists alike. Its intricate rules and strategic depth captivated Europeans, and it quickly spread throughout the continent. The game was not just a pastime, but a reflection of the complex social and political landscapes of the time. Chess became a favorite pastime among the nobility, who saw it as a sign of refinement and intellectual prowess. It was a game that mirrored the art of war, requiring foresight, strategy, and cunning. The church initially viewed chess with suspicion, associating it with gambling and idleness. Clergy members were often warned against the game's potential to distract from religious duties. However, the game's intellectual appeal proved too strong to resist. Monks and priests began to see the value in its mental challenges and strategic thinking. Religious restrictions gradually relaxed, and chess became a common sight in monasteries and universities. It was used as a tool for teaching logic and strategy, becoming an integral part of academic life. It was during this period that chess began to take on its modern form. The pieces and rules evolved, reflecting the changing times and the growing sophistication of the game. Chess was no longer just a game, it was a symbol of intellectual pursuit and cultural exchange. The Queen's Gambit, a transformation in the 15th century. The 15th century witnessed a dramatic shift in the rules and gameplay of chess, particularly in Europe. The most significant change was the empowerment of the Queen, transforming her from a weak piece into the most powerful one on the board. This change, known as the Queen's Gambit, revolutionized chess strategy. The bishop's movement was also expanded, and the pawn gained the ability to move 2 squares forward on its initial move. These changes led to faster, more dynamic gameplay, with a greater emphasis on attack and counterattack. The game as we know it today began to take shape. The Renaissance and Reformation periods marked a turning point in the history of chess. The invention of the printing press allowed for the widespread dissemination of chess books and treatises, leading to the development of standardized rules and the emergence of distinct playing styles. Chess masters began to analyze the game systematically, developing opening theories and strategic concepts that are still studied today. Chess became a subject of intellectual discourse, with scholars and players alike debating the finer points of strategy and tactics. The game's popularity transcended social and geographical boundaries, uniting people from all walks of life in their passion for the royal game. The 19th century witnessed the formalization of chess rules and the rise of international tournaments. The first official World Chess Championship was held in 1886, marking the beginning of competitive chess as we know it today. Players like Wilhelm Steinitz and Emanuel Lasker emerged as dominant figures, pioneering new strategic and psychological approaches to the game. Chess clubs and organizations sprung up around the world, fostering a vibrant international community of players and enthusiasts. The game's popularity continued to soar, solidifying its status as a global phenomenon. The 20th century saw the rise of legendary chess masters like José Raúl Capablanca, Alexander Alekhine, and Mikhail Botvinnik. Chess became intertwined with global politics during the Cold War, as the Soviet Union and the United States vied for supremacy on the chessboard. The 1972 World Chess Championship match between Bobby Fischer and Boris Spassky captured the world's attention, symbolizing the ideological clash between the two superpowers. The Cold War era witnessed unprecedented levels of chess analysis and preparation, with players relying on teams of seconds and extensive databases of games. Chess theory advanced rapidly, pushing the boundaries of strategic understanding. The latter part of the 20th century saw the emergence of computer chess programs, challenging the dominance of human players. In 1997, IBM's Deep Blue made history by defeating world champion Garry Kasparov, marking a turning point in the relationship between humans and artificial intelligence. Computer chess programs continued to evolve at an astonishing pace, surpassing human abilities in terms of calculation and opening preparation. However, human creativity and intuition remained crucial aspects of the game. Chess players began to utilize computer analysis to enhance their understanding of the game, leading to a new era of human-computer collaboration. The 21st century witnessed a resurgence in the popularity of chess, fueled by the rise of online playing platforms. Websites and apps like chess.com and Lichess made it easier than ever to play chess with anyone in the world, connecting millions of players of all skill levels. The COVID-19 pandemic further accelerated this trend, as people turned to online chess for entertainment and social interaction during lockdowns. The Netflix series The Queen's Gambit captivated audiences worldwide, introducing a new generation to the game and sparking a surge in interest among women and younger players. chess once again became a mainstream phenomenon, transcending cultural and generational boundaries. As we look to the future of chess, one thing is certain: the game will continue to evolve. Artificial intelligence will undoubtedly play an even greater role, pushing the boundaries of strategic understanding. However, the human element of chess, the creativity, intuition, and psychological warfare, will always remain essential. Chess will continue to captivate and inspire future generations, reminding us of the enduring power of strategy, intellect, and the human spirit.